Well, as TikTok users post more and more of these claims to various disorders, there are some concerns for clinical psychologists. We're joined right now by Dr. John Duffy. How worried are you about this latest trend?
I have to tell you, Adrienne, I am quite worried about it. You know, I don't work with many kids who haven't fallen into this trap with one disorder or another. And we have to keep in mind that kids are super suggestible in this regard. So you guys are right that there are hundreds of millions of videos around these very rare disorders. And when you dig into the diagnostic criteria affiliated with them, kids will find ways to identify with at least a couple of those criteria and dig further and further and further into the video world until they really believe they embody that disorder.
And when it comes to these videos, why do you think, besides being impressionable, I was listening to somebody talk about this and they said that whenever you have anything come out, and even if it affects just a potentially small portion of the population, just hearing about it over and over and over again can make it seem like it's much more real and much more true. Is that the case with these kids?
It really is. This is a matter of volume, right? So most of these kids in a high school psychology class will hear something about these disorders, but it'll be fleeting. It'll move past them really quickly. But kids now will tell me that they will sit and watch videos about dissociative identity disorder or bipolar disorder or borderline personality disorder for hours on end. And when you do that, you're really indoctrinating yourself. You're not just looking at, like, I'm interested in this type of music, or I like this type of art or TV. This is about mental illness that you are really kind of digging into. And this becomes part of just the culture of the way you think. It's really dangerous for kids.
Well, and that's why all media is very important to monitor and have accountability for. But social media has become so pervasive. Like you're saying, what's the root cause of this? Are young people inherently craving an answer? Maybe what's wrong with me, or feeling isolated, or maybe wondering about who they are or what hopes they have for the future? Is that why they're obsessing over watching these videos about maybe being, potentially mentally disconcerted? I don't even know what the word is. I don't want to say the wrong word here.
Right. No, but you're right on it. I mean, kids, if you think about why kids go on to social media, a lot of it has to do with looking for some sense of identity, some sense of belonging, right? And what happens on TikTok and Snapchat and some other social media platforms, but TikTok is particularly laid out well for this, is that they effectively join groups. So I am part of this group, part of this collective, and I belong here. And so I can go and visit this group tomorrow, and they'll either encourage me or they'll tell me, test this out or test that out to see whether you carry this diagnosis. And suddenly you belong somewhere. But this is a terrible place for kids to find their identity. Yeah. Really, really wretchedly dangerous.
Or find their tribe. Really, one quick question. The producer's telling me we're out of time, but what's the answer for parents if they find out their kids are obsessing over these videos?
Keep an open line of communication with your kids about not just TikTok and other social media, but about mental illness. And if they tell you that they are suffering from one of these things, therapy is indicated, and I'd get on that quickly.
All right, Dr. Duffy, as always, good to see you. Thank you for being with us this morning and breaking it all down. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.